Hi friends, thank you so much for stopping by today, and welcome if you're new to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and I have another junk journal flip through that I wanted to share with you all today. And I made this using a tutorial from Amity Bloom here on YouTube, and I will link that video in my description box, but it's pretty much just like a no-sew junk journal where you're kind of just gluing papers together with the paper itself or scrap strips or some trim, things like that. So this is what I came up with, and I used a few different paper pads and even some trim that I found at a garage sale. So I thought this paper was the perfect little journal cover, and you can see my trim here on the side. I made this little envelope and added this wax seal from Dollar Tree, as well as, of course, this ephemera piece, which is from Hobby Lobby. And that's just Velcroed shut, but I have this little tag in there with the pocket, and I just put some little ephemera pieces in here to use in the journal. And there's my little tag. All right, so I'll close that up, and it also is a tuck spot. So I just made this taller tag and added some of this trim to the top there that I tied into a bow. And a very interesting intro page, I know, but I really just wanted to leave some pages blank. So lots of journaling space. I thought a photo would go nicely here too. I did tear off the edge and ink it up a little bit. And over here, I just have, well, I'll start on this page. I just glued this sheet down in the background. Maybe you want to put another small photo or attach a little souvenir to that side. I have some double pockets over here. So I just put this vellum little cluster embellishment that I made a while back inside of this pocket. And in here, I just have a little invoice sheet. In this piece, I was inspired by a tutorial from Pink Strawberries. I don't even remember if this is exactly how she did it, but I was just inspired by one of her tutorials. So there's that, and you can see this piece here is what's connecting these two pages. This paper here, I actually dyed it with rose petals, and you can't even really tell besides the rose petals that are in the paper there. But I only had 2 roses, so that's why it doesn't have like the color payoff that I wanted it to have. But I kind of knew that that was going to happen. But anyway, I have just some more trim here, some beautiful paper, maybe for a photo. And over here is just some more writing space. On this side, I've just paper clipped some more little ephemera pieces. So this is like a little pocket with some ledger paper in there. And on this side, this was also dyed with those rose petals, and you can see I left some of them in the guest check as well. And then more rose petal dyed paper. Some more trim. This is just regular craft paper. And I have a torn pocket over on this side with a little tag, and I included some ephemera in here as well, just to use throughout the journal. And oh, there's more trim. Over here, I have some more space to write. Just did like some collaging here and there, added some more little gold foiled pieces to this page. But this was a junk mail envelope, as you can probably tell, and I turned it into a side pocket. So I made this big card with a book page. There's some ledger paper, so you could do a little bit of writing. or maybe add some photos to it, and then you could journal on the back as well. And I love seeing those flowers through the window there. And then over here, this was a little envelope, some kind of packaging I had, and it said with love. So I did want to keep that part, but I just covered up the rest with some of this paper. And I used the envelope, obviously, as a little pocket. So I have a full piece of ledger paper here that's been coffee dyed or tea dyed, I can't remember. But that just goes right in there. And I love this paper too. You could journal or add photos, of course. This is some lace trim. I got that at a yard sale too, but how pretty is that? And so I just have some more craft paper. Over here, I have a postcard, just a few pieces layered on top of each other. You could put an actual photo here. And then I have a side pocket. Actually, these are two pockets. So in this first one, I have these. In this one, I have those. So again, just some fun pieces to use in the journal. All right, and then here's some more trim, which is attaching these two pages. There's more of my rose paper. And then this is the last page. So this paper is actually from Dollar Tree. It came in one of their paper scraps, but I just washi taped that on. And I washi taped this piece on too. This little sheet is from Temu. So just some extra little pieces, and I love the like pressed flowers in that paper as well. And that's it for the journal, and I added some more trim to the edge here in the very back. So this was so much fun to put together, and even with a journal like this where it's no-sew, this is how the spine looks, by the way. Anyway, you could totally keep adding to this. Since it's a no-sew journal, you could just keep attaching page after page and adding to it. So that's what I really love about this type of journal. So I'm really glad that I saw Amity Bloom's tutorial. That was very inspiring. And I hope maybe you were inspired by my version. So thank you guys so much for watching this flip through today. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more crafty fun and inspiration, and leave me a comment down below. I would love to say hi to you. I will see you all very soon in my next video. So happy crafting and huge hugs to all of you.